So hey, what is up guys, this is Tato back with another video on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the AOSP extended ROM on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and this is the 5th April 2019 build. Let me show you the about section quickly first. Here we have the about, and if you go to Android version, here you will see on top we have the AEX logo and Android version 9, and AOSP extended version says 6.4 official. And the security patch over here is of April 5th 2019, so the latest one, and the stock kernel over here is the Derp Plus kernel by default. So today in this video I'm going to be showing you how is the ROM actually is. And if you go into the settings and stuff, and you will find a system updater over here. As you can see, you can just like update whenever a new official update comes. And if you go to security, if you go to smart lock, so here you can find trusted face over here. As you can see, I have flashed this ROM with the micro GApps. I did not download the ROM with the GApps. There are two versions of this ROM you can download, one without GApps and one with GApps. So if you have a separate micro GApps or something like downloaded on your device, I would say just download the normal ROM file without the GApps and then flash the micro GApps, or like whatever open GApps you are using or whatever GApps you are using. Now let me just go back. So face unlock is present over here, and we have plenty of customizations in this ROM. Let me show you one by one. If you go into status bar over here, you have the headset, Bluetooth, etc. icons, and clock settings. We have this like AM PM showing option, and you can customize the clock. And we have the status bar battery style over here. You can change it to dotted circle and stuff, but no big dotted circle. And the battery percentage shows like next to the icon or inside the icon. You can choose it from here. And if you go to traffic indicator, you can find this network traffic indicator. Of course, you can enable it if you want to. Carrier level customization is there. And if you go into the MISC settings, we have the VoLTE logo, and this is how the VoLTE logo looks like. I think you can see it. And here is the 4G icon, brightness control, and status bar double tap to sleep is there. So if you want to control the brightness from this like status bar gesture, by this status bar gesture, you can definitely do that. So this is pretty cool. And double tap to sleep is present here too. As you can see, it just locked the screen, and the fingerprint scanner speed is pretty fine over here. You can change the corner values, like you can add the custom corner values, or like the curved corners you can customize it if you want to. Let me just go back. Inside notification panel, we have the quick setting customization. You can enable the vibrate on toggle touch and stuff, and quick pull down, smart pull down, etc. you can enable. The edit icon you can like show or like disable it if you want to. So a lot of quick setting panel customization. And inside notification you can disable the heads up, and battery charging light you can enable it to like show in do not disturb mode. So the battery charging light or the notification LED light works fine, and vibrate on connect is there. So in call vibration stuff is there, so you don't need to worry. Let me just go back. Inside navigation, we have the navigation bar. We can enable the nav bar from here, and in terms of the nav bar, we have the stock, smart bar, fling, etc. options. And one-handed mode is there. As you can see, you can just pull it down or like make it to this side. So one-handed mode does work super fine in this ROM. And you can change the stock settings. I have edited this layout because I could not just like swap it to like the inverted layout. So I changed the back button to the right side, and for that I had to like pull this back button over here from all the way to from the top. Let me just go back. We have the swipe up home button and stuff. And again, one-handed mode, we have the pulse option, and you can change the portrait height and stuff of this nav bar. And if you go into gestures, well, we have the navigation gestures, but this is not the full screen edge gestures. Do keep that in mind. Now, if you go into the recents, we have the recent UI. From here, you can change it to Pi or Oreo, and icon pack, you can add them. Like if you're using any custom icon pack, you can choose it from here. And inside lock screen, we have the face auto unlock, and always use fingerprint or force fingerprint unlock option is there, and fingerprint authentication vibration is there. So if you like want this vibration, you can enable it or disable it if you want to. And lock screen clock widget and stuff is there. So let me just show you this. So here, as you can see, it even shows the lock screen weather and the clock and the date and stuff. Let me just unlock the screen, and lock screen charging info is there too. So if you're charging, it will show the charging stats. So here, from here, you can change the temperature unit of the weather, and lock screen visualizer is there too if you're playing music and stuff. And if you go to lock screen, you can change the lock screen shortcuts, I guess. And inside system we have the general tweaks. You can enable this 3-finger screenshot gesture. Let me just go back inside animations. We have a lot of whole UI animation, so you can change whatever animation you want in this UI. And if you go into button, we have the power menu and stuff. You have the advanced reboot option over here. So here, as you can see, you can directly boot into recovery bootloader, and fast boot or soft reboot is there, and even system UID rebooting option is there. So these icons looks pretty cool in my opinion. And we have the Android Pie volume panel over here. As you can see, it even expands, so this is pretty cool. Let me just go back. We have this volume panel again, so you can change or customize this volume panel however you want. It even has this Bluetooth option. If you are using a Bluetooth headset, that might be helpful. Now let me just go back. We have the app ops and stuff, so I think I have shown everything, almost everything to you. Alright, so we have the screen of power button toggle torch option too. So if you have your phone locked, you can just press and hold the power button to toggle the torch. So as you can see right now, the torch is turned on, and if I just press and hold it, even when the phone is locked, you can toggle the torch. Let me show it to you again. So as you can see, it toggled the torch. Let me turn it off again. So as you can see, it turns itself off. So pretty cool stuff. Let me just go back right now. So now let me show you the battery settings quickly from here. As you can see, we have the wake up on charge. You can disable it if you want to, and smart pixels option is there, and battery manager is there of Android Pie, so that just works fine, and battery saver is there too. And regarding the battery life, I'm getting around 7 to 8 hours of screen on time. I would say the battery life over here is just amazing. You don't need to worry, it's pretty decent over here. And let me just go into the display settings. So in the display settings, you have the double tap to wake option and prevent accidental wake up and stuff. Allow system themes for Substratum. If you use Substratum, this might be helpful. And you can change the UI style to light, dark, black, extended, chocolate, or elegant. So a lot of options, and you can even change the accent colors from here. So I think I accidentally changed something. So as you can see, this is how it looks like right now. Looks pretty cool, not bad. And so here is the accent color again, and you can change the quick setting toggle styles. I've changed to this one, and this is how it looks like. Again, looks pretty cool, I would say. And let me just go back. We have the font and normal customization. And again, I missed one thing, that we do have the fonts option. So there are a lot of fonts, not like Havoc, not plethora of options like Havoc, but there are plenty of options regarding fonts over here. Now let me just go into the sound settings, and let's go to advanced. So if you go into the Mi Sound Enhancer, you can change the sound enhancer or the audio direct to youth edition and stuff. And the sound output via the headphone jack in this ROM is just amazing. You don't need to worry at all regarding those stuff. And talking about the stock launcher, we have the quick step launcher over here. If you go to the left, we have the Google Now cards over here. I think it's the quick step launcher, not really sure. Yeah, I think it's the quick step launcher. And if you go into gestures, you have the double tap to sleep, and that just works flawlessly. And you can change the double tap gesture to flashlight or Google search. Let me show you some more things. You can swipe down like this to get to the notification panel, and you can just double tap on the home screen to make the phone into sleep. And we have the AEX wallpaper app over here. So there are a lot of wallpapers over here. I think it's gonna take some time to reload or load up the wallpapers, but yeah, there are a lot of wallpapers you can choose from, with the logo of AEX, and it does look pretty cool, I would say. So, and the stock camera over here again is the MIUI camera, and it works flawlessly. You don't need to worry at all, and you can install Google Camera if you want to. As you can see, I installed Google Camera and it's working fine. You can take pictures normal HDR pictures with the Google Camera, and even portrait mode pictures. So works super fine, you don't need to worry. And regarding Google Pay, well, Google Pay does work flawlessly over here, and it just works right away. You don't need to do any kind of tweaks or mods, or disable any kind of phone or SMS app from the Google Play services. You don't need to do those things. Google Pay just works super fine even without doing anything out of the box. So Google Pay is not a problem over here. Now let me open some of the apps and show you guys the RAM management over here. So the app open up speeds, as you can see, is super fine. You don't need to worry at all. So I have opened bunch of apps over here. So let me open all of them from memory again. So as you can see, the app open up speeds even from the memory is super fine, and you can switch between apps just like this pretty quick over here. I have no issues regarding this, like RAM management and stuff. I would say this is one amazing ROM, and everything just works flawlessly over here, and the ROM is super fast. You don't need to worry. And regarding gaming performance and stuff, we can play PUBG on HD and high settings, so you don't need to worry much about gaming. The gaming performance is fine like any other ROMs. So if you want to flash this ROM, you can definitely do that. Now let me quickly show you the in-call UI over here. So this is how the in-call UI looks like, and we have the recording call and adding call option, but I don't see any kind of video calling option, like video calling request option. But yeah, the recording call option is there, and VoLTE call does work super fine in this ROM. So that is pretty much it, guys. You can definitely flash this ROM again if you want to. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. And this is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.